Hello and welcome back to the channel. If you watched last week's video, I hope you did, you will remember that I mentioned that I had some alloy wheels that needed the tyres fitted. As you can see, I've had the tyres done. These wheels are made by a company called John Brown Wheels. To be honest, I think they're about 400 quid. I think it's pretty good value for the quality. I mean, the casting's nice, the polishing's, well, I think the diamond cut on the front end lacquered. The caps are beautiful. I don't think you can go wrong for that sort of price. I think the flat 4 ones, copies, are way more expensive than that. They've been all balanced and fitted, so they're ready to go on the grey bay that's behind the wall. I hope to get that out this week. As you can see, I've got a bay on the ramp. I've worked on this probably about 15 years now. Really nice example of a UK Dormobile. Pretty rare conversion these days, especially in the UK. I mean, they weren't as common as Devons and Westies and conversions like that. This is probably the best Dormobile I work on. The guy, I found that for my customer is a doctor who owns it. I found this van for him, but when we first bought it, it was Neptune blue to the top. Then it had this panel here, and that panel basically got sideswiped by a Mercedes so hard that it pushed the units in. So I located a new old stock back quarter, and that, believe it or not, is actually a Brazilian bay window door skin from the opposite side, and then made it fit and had the whole van repainted through the insurance, obviously. But obviously he decided to two-tone it. Personally, I liked it the way it was, but it is what it is. It still is a cracking van. Even the MOT guy, because it's just been for an MOT which he went straight through, he doesn't like them, but he said it's the one to have if you're going to buy one. The interior has just been done as well. You can see that's a bit dark in there. Just had the seats redone, interior done. Really nice van, drives fantastic. I'm a Westie guy, but I do like this van. Yeah, for an English van, it's cool. Lowered on original wheels with white wheels. Obviously, they just had those tyres fitted. They've not taken the blue packing protection off. You just basically get, see, I can just scrape it off. You just get hot water and it washes off. I like white walls, massive fan, real nice touch. I'm glad they've got them on again. They're thinking about selling it, which is a shame. They just said they don't use it that much. I think they've done about 300 to 500 miles since the last MOT. Seems to be the flavour of the flav. Everybody keeps selling everything. Every customer comes in, where's the best place to sell it? There isn't at the moment. There's so many for sale. I think this one, I think he wants about 25 grand. I think he'd probably get it because there's a lot for sale, but there's a lot of junk. So I think the good vans, which this is, I don't think you could build this 25 grand. The underneath now is black waxed. When we first got it, it was body colour. He asked me to wax it because he's got a house in Italy and he was driving back from Italy. A house in Cornwall as well, and he was driving it. When he was using it a lot, he was doing 10, 15,000 a year, and it never ever let him down, never broke down once, which is really a testament to a good build. Now, like I said, he's done 300 to 500. He's got a modern Airstream which he tows behind a brand new Defender. Yeah, not my cup of tea. I like this, but it is what it is. He may change his mind. I think that's a saying, when you don't use them, oh, I'm going to get rid of it, but we'll see. Anyway, I shall show you what Luke at Gary Angel Racing next door is up to. He has this lovely, I'm not sure what year it is, I guess it's a H-Red 69, am I right? Oh, what a guess. Yep, 69 Beetle in to get it running. Basically, it's been to 3 different garages in the area, and they just can't get it running. He's had it running, and like he said, it's just basic stuff. The distributor wasn't correct. The vacuum advance isn't working, so we've got a Bosch distributor coming, not one of those new, I think he got, oh no, I've got a carb. Sorry, I'm talking to myself. Yeah, he's got a distributor coming, a Bosch one, and the carb is a original Solex which my brother built and rebuilt back together and went through the whole thing. It had this god-awful crap on it, which the last garage fitted. Absolute junk. I don't know where it's come from, I don't think it's got a name. It's a no-name copy of a Solex. Absolute crap. So they fitted that, charged him a load of money, and he had to get it recovered from there. Nice. So Luke's had it run in, the customer's seen it run. He's so impressed after a year of ownership and not actually been driving it. He's actually impressed to hear it run. So hopefully the part should turn up, I think it's tomorrow, from Heritage. So Luke should have this sorted and the customer should actually drive in his car rather than recovering it to the garages. It's a weird one really, because it's just basic stuff really, isn't it? If it hasn't got a spark and it hasn't got fuel, it's not going to go. So I don't get why they're so confused. I think 2 of the garages were non-VW ones, so we give them that. The last garage it went to was a VW garage. He had it for ages, and I know the guy, so I'm not going to slag no one. He is the best guy I know locally for welding beetles. He is top notch, but he's not a mechanic. So Luke, my brother of Garage Racing, is more a mechanic. The other guy I'm on about, he should stick to his welding because that's what he's good at. And there we go. So that is what Luke's up to. The Beetle, the 1303, the low miles one, Cabriolet, that is in for MOT this week. It's booked in. I can seal it. I think I spoke to, if you watched last week's video, you'd have seen I showed the play in the tie rods. I reckon it's going to fail, at least on the tie rods. Maybe something else I don't know about, because when they put on the brake rollers and they got like a machine that jiggles the suspension to see if there's any play, something may come up. Like I said, it hasn't had an MOT for at least 20 years, so worth doing, especially if they're going to sell it, which they are. It's definitely worth doing. There we go. Thanks for watching this week's instalment. Please like, subscribe, comment. It's all, I appreciate that. Thanks a lot. See you for the next video.